Hi, this is Chris from Blue Marble Consulting, and today I'm going to show you SAP Working Capital Analytics with a focus on days payable outstanding. As you know, paying vendors too early or too late can significantly affect your bottom line. In this demo, I will show you how to use the HANA platform to perform analysis of your days payable outstanding. You will come to recognize the advantages HANA has over conventional analysis methods such as spreadsheet analysis. The simplicity, flexibility, and drill-down capability of HANA will be emphasized. In addition, this form of analysis uses original documents, thus improving accuracy of this analysis. Let's begin. So now we can log into the HANA server with our username and password. And the first thing we're going to do is build an analysis path to look for outliers in our days payable outstanding. We're going to set the date range as October 1st, 2012 to September 30th, 2013. And it should be noted that you can perform this analysis across multiple company codes. So let's add our first analysis step. Here on the Select Analysis step, we have a huge number of tools to begin our analysis path. We're going to select Vendor, and then Expenses and best possible days payable outstanding by vendor. And best possible days payable outstanding is paying your invoices just in time, i.e. day 30 of 30. We have the option of looking at a scatter plot or a bar chart. I like scatter plots, so we're going to select scatter plot. HANA allows you to break up days payable outstanding by things like regions, countries, vendors, net due dates. To provide maximum flexibility, you can build up your analysis paths. Here we started with the vendor dimension. We can see our trade volume with our vendors and best possible days payable outstanding. We should look for high expense vendors with low days payable outstanding. So right here are the outliers. I can simply box these in to select them for our next analysis step. So we'll add this analysis step and select Vendor. Expenses by vendor over time. Double click on that. And it looks like our Northern Business Solutions has expenses trending up, and we can dig into why. So we'll select Northern Business Solutions just by clicking on it, and we'll add another analysis step. So we'll just click on that analysis step, and we'll select time, days payable outstanding, and best possible days payable outstanding over time. This chart shows that we're starting to pay a little quicker than ideal, as this gap between our best possible days payable outstanding and our actual days payable outstanding seems to have increased. So why are we paying further away? Why are we trending to paying further away from ideal? Well, to figure that out, we'll add another analysis step to check whether there are payables with negative days in arrears. So I'm going to scroll down to days in arrears, and payables by days in arrears over time. When this loads, we will have a visual representation of the invoices being paid too early. So we just hover over to see our actual information. From here, someone like the CFO can delegate further activities to the accounts payable department. Lastly, let's look at the list of these payables with negative days in arrears. So we can simply just click the legend to select our items of interest. And we will add an analysis step again. And this time looking at payables and a list of cleared payables. Once this opens, this table will show a list of payables fitting the particular query. This table can be sorted however is most useful to you by just simply clicking on the column. And now that we're done with this analysis path, we can save it for later usage just by clicking the save icon. And I'll just call it analysis path 1. Save, and now again we can come back anytime we want. This demonstration showed you the power, flexibility, and ease of use and simplicity of HANA. This type of analysis of your days payable outstanding can lead to stronger working capital positions and lower credit line usage, improving the bottom line. To find out more about how SAP Working Capital Analytics can help your business, contact Blue Marble Consulting at the 2 phone numbers right here or at simplesap.com. Thank you. Hi, this is Chris Runquist from Blue Marble Consulting, and today I'm going to show you SAP Working Capital Analytics with a focus on days payable outstanding. As I'm sure you know, paying your vendors too early or too late can significantly affect your bottom line. In this demo, I will show you how to use the HANA platform to perform analysis of your days payable outstanding. You'll come to recognize the advantages HANA has over conventional analysis methods such as spreadsheet analysis. The simplicity, flexibility, and drill-down capability of HANA will be emphasized. In addition, this form of analysis uses original documents, thus improving accuracy of the analysis. Let's begin by logging into the HANA server. So the first thing we're going to do is select a time period in which we can build an analysis path to look for outliers in our days payable outstanding. I'm going to select October 1st, 2012 to September 30th, 2013. October 3rd, 2012 and September 30th, 2013. It should be noted over here that you can perform this analysis across multiple company codes if you're operating with multiple company codes. So now let's add our first analysis step. This drop down right here lets us add analysis steps quite simply, and the analysis steps within each of these contain many options. So for whatever you're trying to analyze, you can easily do it with simply clicking through here. Right now we're going to click on the vendor and expenses and best possible day sales outstanding by vendor. And I have an option to do a line chart or a column chart and a scatter plot. I'm going to do a scatter plot because I like that display a lot better. So I'm just going to double click on that. And now I can see my trade volume with my vendors and the best possible days payable outstanding. The best possible days payable outstanding is essentially paying your invoices just in time, i.e. net 30 of 30. With these days payable outstanding, with these analysis steps, you can do a lot of things like look at regions, countries, vendors, net due dates, and you get a lot of flexibility by just customizing these analysis steps. So right now we've got kind of 3 outliers here. I'm just going to box them in. HANA makes it really easy to select things by intuitively just clicking here or boxing things up. So I've got these selected, add my analysis step, and now I'm going to go to vendor and expense by vendor over time. And here I'll see the different payables by our vendors as soon as this pops up. And I'm going to look at this one here, the Northern Business Solutions. Those expenses seem to be trending up, so this would be a good place to start if I was performing this analysis. So all I have to do is click on that to select it for our next analysis step. And I'm going to go into the time and days payable outstanding and best possible days payable outstanding over time. Click on that, and once that opens, we'll see a line chart comparing the best time to pay compared to when we actually paid. And you can see, in the last month or so, we've kind of hit the furthest we've ever been in the difference between best possible days payable outstanding and when we actually paid our payables. So why are we trending to paying further away from ideal? Well, we can add more analysis steps to find out. So we'll look at our days in arrears, and then our payable by days in arrears over time. And once this opens, we'll have a visual representation of the invoices being paid too early. So now we can see the invoices when they're paid, and we just hover over things and get information about the specific payables and the days in arrears. Let's look at these payables with negative days in arrears. All I have to do to select these is just click on the legend, and then I will add my analysis step, in which I look at payables and the list of cleared payables. And now I have this table of my cleared payables, which gives me this information on the specific payables that I paid too early. So like this one right here wasn't due till May 26, and we paid it on 5/7. As someone in a controller or CFO type role, I'd want to drill down into that and investigate. If I had a huge list of something like this, I could just easily sort it by dollar value, biggest to smallest, That's probably where I'd start at the biggest payable and work down from there, or I could do something like the biggest delta between due date and clearing date, whatever I'm interested in. Since this analysis path had quite a few steps to it, I'd probably want to come back to it, I can just save it in our server, and we'll call it analysis path 1, analysis path 2. And now we can come back at any time. So this demonstration showed you the power, flexibility, ease of use, and simplicity of HANA. This type of analysis with your days payable outstanding can lead to stronger working capital positions and lower credit line usage, improving the bottom line. Thank you. For more information on how SAP HANA with Simple Finance can improve your business, contact Sabrina Sigourney at either of these 2 phone numbers, or look up Blue Marble Consulting at simple-sap.com. Thanks again.